What is fake news after all? Fake news is a news article that consists of deliberate misinformation or hoaxes spread through a medium to mislead the public. Fake news is usually created for deceptive purposes such as publicity, financial or political gain, and it may cause severe financial, physical or mental damages or trauma to the readers and viewers. Fake news are created in multiple ways such as, but not limited to, online social media, print media, or even word of mouth. Whenever you read or hear news that may seem slightly unbelievable or too good to be true, you may consider confirming its genuineness. The following are some ways to identify and avoid fake news. Sensational and highly exaggerated headlines are some of the main features of fake news. They are created in such a way that they captivate you. Try to assess whether you would believe the story otherwise, or whether the story leaves a room for doubt. Try to dwell in a little further into the source of information by checking the source against other sources. People have the tendency to read partial information and assume many things. It is always safer to read a little more or inquire a little further and fetch information. You may also consider checking the dates of the news that you are reading, as many a times people fail to realize that they are reading an old news. A formal news will always be consistently formatted with minimal or no grammatical errors and spelling mistakes. Fake news is often accompanied by unbelievable or exaggerated images or videos to manipulate the true content that draws your attention. It is always advised to assess and check the possibility of these images and videos being manipulated. If news is real, it'll generally be covered in various forms of mainstream media such as TV, radio, or newspapers by a journalist. Asking someone with knowledge on the topic under discussion will always add to your advantage. Often, we are blinded by our own biases such as emotion, situation, condition, environment, and so on. Thus, to assess these to see whether it's influencing your decision is highly recommended. Often, satires and opinions are confused for fake news. Try to understand the content and context further so that it helps you differentiate. Satire is the use of humor to express certain social and political practices, and opinions are one's thoughts about something that is not necessarily based on facts. In case of fake news on online social media, especially websites, it would be good to check the URLs as they are usually dubious in most cases of fake news. In other cases, if you are going through a website that claims to provide you with news content, always check the About Us section of the website to check their credibility. Always be cautious of such practices and always think twice before you decide to engage yourself with or distribute such contents. Be a responsible user and producer of media.